Now with 100% more ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG server playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. And yeah, I'm irradiating my feet, or laserating my feet, because I need lots of stuff. In fact, I'm making irradiant uranium right now, and I'll show you why. Boink. If we come over here to my dire crafting table, I have enough for the quantum solar panels to finish all 4 of these blocks, the creative energy cells, so that I could then make the energy tank, except I need 2 more of these quantum solar panels and, lots of flux capacitors. But if we go in here and say solar and say make me 2, it says no, because it's saying I'm out of bronze. Well, I'm making bronze right now, so that's not a problem. But I'm also making a whole bunch of the uranium because, hey, why not? While I'm waiting for this, might as well do that. But yes, I also need to make a bunch of these draconic flux capacitors. And let's do that. Flux capacitors. Let's make 4. And I'm missing a whole bunch of awakened draconium blocks. That's a problem. Also missing some of the flux electrum, but that's not a problem. It's the awakened draconium. That's an issue. And I've got a setup, and it works, but it requires me to sit there and babysit it and push a bunch of buttons, and lazy. Don't want to do it. I want to be able to say, make me draconium blocks, and it says, yes sir, 3 bags full sir, and it makes me lots and lots of draconium blocks. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be able to do it because of Renovate. Thank you, Renovate. You posted a video, and the link will be down in the description, on how to automate the awakened draconium blocks, and I love the setup. But you were blocked because you could only do 1 set at a time. I think I've figured out how to do unlimited amounts. Oh yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and start building some of that. Alright, down here in the basement, I have my little setup, and I think this is going to work. TNT will not explode stuff if it's in water, and so what I'm going to do, let's take one of these guys, and let's fly up high. I'm going to go ahead and click them right there, and then let's look at the pieces that are just sitting here. Boom. Yeah, see, it exploded all 4 pieces that were in the corner, as well as these pieces here on the side. And it's because it shifted just a little bit to the left when it popped off. And when you put TNT on, it just shifts. This one seemed to shift a little bit to the left and a little bit to the front. And yeah, see, that would have blown up anything there. But this piece here did not go away. So that's a good thing to know. Let's grab all this. So what I need to do, let's do some temporary blocks there. And let's get some formation planes and slap them there. This formation plane is going to get the TNT, which I just exploded all up. So let's get some more TNT. I need at least 1 of you. And you can go there. All right, so we're going to teach this that it's going to go ahead and get TNT as a block. And up here, this is going to get a dragon heart as an item. So we switched that. That will allow it to pop out. So let's go ahead and break these off. And so now, oh yeah, let's turn the magnet back on. All right, so when this runs, the TNT will be placed here. It will ignite because of the redstone and fall down, and also the dragon heart will pop out on top, and it will also fall down. Together, when that explodes, that will awaken the dragon heart. So that's what I need there. Next, I need a place to put the awakened, or the charged draconium blocks. And for this, I'm going to stick them here. And it really doesn't matter where you put them, but I'm going to put them there. And that also, oh, here, let's put formation planes on top. Doot, 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 doot. And there's my charged draconium block. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell it, you receive the charged draconium blocks in each of these. And by default, they will be set up to run as blocks, which is exactly what we want. Alrighty, but I need to get underneath because I need these annihilation planes to go underneath. That's what's going to pick up these blocks when they're done. So let's chop that. Choppity choppity. Yeah, I get a little bit of water on me, but I don't care. But dink, dunk. And those are there. And let's come over to this spot. Breakity, breakity. Ba-dump, ba-dump. And again, let's put the annihilation planes there. All right. So let's go ahead and cover this stuff up. You can go there, and one of you stones there. That looks nice. And again, cobble there, and nice stone there. All right, so I need some... Oh, I also need to break you. All right. So these guys can now go away. Don't need them. They just needed to be there for the immediate part. And I also need over here where I'm going to place the oh, I'm missing a formation plane. That's where I'm going to place the cores. Formation plane, not annihilation plane. And let's go ahead and put a block there. Dig down, break. All right, and you're going to go there. Nice. And let's just tidy this up a little bit just because it looks nice. And then this is going to connect over to there, I think. Actually, maybe not there. Building on camera. Dangerous, dangerous. All right, so that's where the cable's coming out from here. And this is all another cable. So I think I have cable with me. Let's go ahead and use blue for this. We already got blue up here. Let's go with green. Green. So green, 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 green. And then let's have you come over one, and then over here. What happened to my green? Oh, it is there. Okay. Nope, not you. All right, so green. And then I do want to just go green up from here, but I need a piece to block. So quartz, I do. Yay, let's grab some of them. And I'll put one of you little bad boys right there. That will prevent that from connecting, and that will connect up. Cool. And then we need one more there. Nope, just one, I said. One. All right, so all these are connected, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces there, and that's perfectly fine on this network, which is good. And these 4 here are separate. So those are going to go with the blue, just to show off that they're a separate, completely separate network. So dink, dunk, dink, badink, badank, badunk. All right, so they are completely separate, but they will transmit power, but not any actual ME signal through there. And I need a whole bunch of anchors because I want this to look good. So let's go ahead. I'm using this, and where's my anchor? Anchor, because I can spell. There we go. Doot, 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 doot. Let's make at least 16 of you. All right, we may come back for that later. Because now we can come in here and using these don't seamlessly connect. Oh, that's a bummer, because I would like if they did. Oh well. And let's just slap these down on top of here, and you right there. Cool, that works out. Actually, I'm gonna knock you off, slap you down there, and put you back in. There, now that connects in there very nicely. So now we've got that nicely separated out, and I may do the same with this to cover these off, but not for right now. I want to still show what we're doing. Okay, so we have the top piece done and the bottom piece is done. Now we need to get everything piped in, and I think I'll come from this spot right here. Looking at this, I've got 10 of 32 channels. I've got plenty of channels, and this setup only uses one. So I'm going to use probably some Fluix cables because that's not what I wanted. That one! Just so that I can show off different Fluix cables. Do I have smarts? I do have smarts. Alright, so that's coming down. I need to get the input piece going with an interface. So let me get those ready. So, for the keen observant, you'll notice that these are now blocks of sapphire as opposed to the cobblestone that I chiseled up. I love this look. I love how it seamlessly integrates. The facades don't. So, I went ahead and lined this all with nice sapphire blocks because, like, what am I using sapphire for? And this, the formation plane, I forgot to do that. This uses the draconic core and makes sure that it is set for item. So the heart up here, item, everything else that's going on is blocks, so item, item. Alrighty, so we've got everything set up there. What we need then is to get the stuff that will feed in and pull out going. So for that, let's grab, where's my cable? There's my cables and one of you. Let's come down in here and can I put, I can't, so let's make me a hole. All right, I'm gonna put a piece there and then a cable here. This will be feeding in the power to both of these subnetworks, the blue and the green. And let's close up shop. Oh, we'll be pretty and do full stone. And why are you cobble? You should be stone. Look pretty. All right, so that's coming out and one more. And then here is where I'm going to put my interface, plop, and I have named it Awakened Draconium so I can find it in the list of interfaces very easily. So that is going to be the one piece, and then let's grab my conduits there. You, doink, doink, one more, doink. All right, so this, yep, everything's lit up and we've got power going all the way through. So that's all we needed, and that's the only one channel being used. I'm happy with that. So next then, we need to go ahead and let's set up the input of stuff. So that's going to be here. Let's put a chest. Let's put the chest kitty corner, which means I need a block right there, and let's put the chest right there. And let's chop you off. Chop. All right, I need another bit of what's color? Blue. Let's get blue cable. Blue. I was too fast in snagging that, and I need you as well. Because I want to make sure that I don't... Oh, come on. Get me up. Get me over here. I want to look up there. All right. Do not cross the streams. I mean networks. So let's go ahead and click that there. And that's the 4 channels for the annihilation plane. And here is not an import. We want a storage bus. Why do I not have a storage bus? Storage. Why can't I not spell storage bus? I do not have a storage bus. I thought I'd made it. The dangers of building live. Storage bus. Right there. Mickey. I am missing bits. You can make that. Oh, come on. Make this. Thank you. And then storage. But why am I retyping this when I need to go in here and say make one of these? Thank you. Now I've got everything. Yes. I should actually make a recipe for that, but you know, I don't use it that often. Okay, so storage bus goes there, and this is what is going to take the Awakened Draconium blocks out of the network, the blue network, and put it into the chest. So we're going to set this to be insert only. It's a one-directional piece, and it knows about the Awakened Draconium blocks now. So if we take an Awakened Draconium block and plop it on here, into the chest it goes. Perfect, that works great. And if we take a charged draconium block and put it here, nothing happens. Because you can't do anything. These you can set a recipe for, but you can't do that here. But the only place they can go is into this chest, and they only go as Awakened Draconium blocks. That's why anything else here does nothing. So let's get rid of you, because you don't do anything that we need, and we don't need you actually anymore. You or you can go away, and you can go away, and you can go away. All right, so that's the input. Now to get this into the system, let's go ahead and put a piece there and a piece here. Let's set you up to extract always, and I'm going to put a downgrade on here, so it will do them one at a time, even though we're producing 4 at a time. And then this bad boy, we're going to go ahead and set you to insert. So when the Awakened Draconium blocks come into here, they will pass through and get fed in, but one at a time, and that's going to be important. Now over here, this is going to feed out to my mini chest. Hello mini chest, you are so cute. And this needs to be changed right now so that it will not push crafting items if the inventory contains items. We want to slow things down, and so that's what we're doing here. Now we also want to be able to pull some stuff out of here and back into the system. So let's go ahead and set this active with signal. We're going to keep that there, and signal color red. We're going to keep that. But we're going to need some insulated redstone circuits here. So we need, actually I need a facade or a conduit cover here. Do I have that in my inventory? I do not, because I am a doof. Conduit. Let me grab you. And let's put, actually I should make you regular stone. Do I have regular stone conduit facades? Conduit. I do not. I'm going to make some regular stone so it doesn't kind of stick out, and be right back. Alrighty, so the stone colored, conduit covers are in place, and I need the conduit cover because I need to pull out a signal from the chest when it contains items. So let's go ahead and come to here, and I can use a regular vanilla comparator to do that. Let's slap that right there, because if I take something, let's take a whole bunch of cobblestone, plop. You can see it's got a signal coming out. In fact, let's take redstone, drop you right there. It's got a power of 1. It's sufficient because there's items in here, and that I don't need more than the 1. That is sufficient. And as long as there's items here, yep, and it went off as soon as the items went off. Now, I also have, you can go away, I also have one of the Project Red comparators. I originally was playing with this, pulling it down, and I find out I really don't need that, so that can go away. But if you're doing it other than right here, you want that. Now, I need to pull that signal and boost it up. So let's go ahead and slap a conduit down in there and on top. And that doesn't need to connect, so let's disable that. This down here does need to connect, so let's go ahead and click on it. Strong signal, in, out. So you can see it's there. And then let me grab my wrench and right click that, and that's coming out. And again, strong signal. So as soon as this signals with any piece coming through, that's going to send a strong signal through to the mini chest. And the mini chest then, at that point, will go ahead and take whatever is in there and pull it out and feed it back into the interface. That will be very important later, but not right now. At this point, we need to sit there and take all these items that will come in from the interface and feed it into the smart cable, that green stuff there. So I need, there it is, import bus, and I need some green cables. Why did I get rid of all my green cables? Green. Come here, you. Alrighty, so cableage, and let's put the import bus right there. And there's all 8 of my channels taken care of, and it's fine. That's everything I need. I think I will also, let's put an acceleration card in there just to speed things up. Acceleration. I do not have one. I will shortly have one. Make me an acceleration card. Thank you. Just because I want this stuff to fly through a little bit faster as it goes through. Alrighty. So I pretty much think this is done. Let's go ahead and take a quick gander. Items come into here from the advanced draconium, or the awakened draconium will come into here, and they will slowly one by one get fed into the interface and back into the system. They will set off a redstone comparator that will come into here. Oh, one extra thing needs to be done. Let me get the bits for that. So, what did I need? I needed a diamond block. That's what I needed. Well, not really, no. I just needed any block that I was going to be used as a signal block. And why are you... Oh, you're trying to connect to that cable. No, go away. So, at this point, let's edit the extract, and it's active with signal, which is good because that's coming from the chest when it has stuff. Let's put a basic item filter into there, and I'm going to put the block of diamond in there. So it will, on the signal, pull out the block of diamond. And if there is no signal, the block of diamond stays in this chest, which only has one inventory slot. So that's perfect. Let's set up the recipe for the ME interface so that we can make ourselves some lovely awakened draconium over here. It is going to be a processing pattern and not a crafting pattern. So we need a piece of TNT. Let's toss that in first. And then we need a heart. Let's make it so it's all the stuff. Heart. And these will be grabbed in order top to bottom, left to right. So it'll first grab the TNT. It'll then spit out the heart. Should we do that in other directions? Let's just spit out the heart first. TNT. No. TNT. You can go in. And then next we need to place... let's go ahead and place the not awakened, charged draconium blocks, and I'm going to need 4 of them, not 5. I need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then I need the cores, and I need 16 of these. Oh, went too far. And I don't know a way to undo that. 2 more. There we go. And that's all we need. We drop the heart, we explode the TNT, we've got the charged draconium blocks next to it, and we get the 16 draconic cores, and that will make us the awakened draconium, and that'll make us 4 blocks. 3, 4, plus diamond. I'm going to put a block of diamond there at the last, and we're also going to get that back. So, this is our signal block. This stops the recipe from piling in more and more and more stuff. We do this one at a time, and when this is all done and this is finished, then the signal comes for that. So let's go ahead and grab that recipe. And we can come over to here, and there's the awakened draconium interface, so we can slap that right in there. Now, let's come back down here and explain once again how it works. When we set the recipe, it's coming in here to the interface, which is set to blocking mode. It only does 1 set of inventory items at a time, and we also have this here so that it only accepts 1 at a time. So it's going to feed in the first thing, which is the heart, and that gets sucked up and spit out, and then it feeds in the TNT, which will get sucked up and spit out, and that will ignite it. And then the awakened draconium blocks will, not the awakened, the charged ones will get placed here, and by the time these are placed, the TNT should explode, and we should at the same time be putting up the cores. They're far enough away from the TNT that they shouldn't break or have any problems. As soon as the heart is awakened and starts spiraling up, it will suck in those cores, And when it's finished, it explodes. It'll turn these into the awakened Draconium blocks, which will then be sucked up into this chest. And it's slowly going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, suck them out. And the last thing that's in here is that diamond block. Because that diamond block is in here, nothing more can be done. It pauses the process. But with the signal, that will go ahead and suck that diamond block out. And that's what we're looking for. And only the diamond block will come out because of this filter we have in here. That way, as soon as that diamond block is gone, this is free to put in the dragon heart and everything else for the next batch. And so we can continue the process over and over and over again. Do you want to see it? I want to see it. Let's see it. All right, so why am I clicking there? I'm clicking here. And let's go to awakened. Let's pull you out of the way. I want to craft, let's craft 12 of you. And we do not have enough of these. Let's make these first. I don't want to wait around for those. So let's do the cores. Let's make a whole bunch of you. Can't have too many of you. Make. All right, so while that's crafting up, and as soon as we get enough, we've got enough. All right, so let's go ahead and awakened. I don't want to craft stuff. I want it to be already crafted so that it just processes through. Why do you need to craft 3? There, I've got thousands of blocks of diamond. I don't understand it. Anyway, let's go ahead and let this run. Go. So, oh, crud, dang it, stupid, nope, rotten, dirt, bark, friggin', stop. All right, let's cancel that. Oh, I didn't want to cancel that. Well, we can see a bunch of the stuff has come through, but I am a doofus because I had my magnet on, and I need something to stop that from sucking up. Did I break you? I thought I broke you. All right. What's in here? Yep, there's the diamond block. And we can just shove all this system. Oh, I didn't actually want to send those away. All right, so that will slowly do its thing. Diamond blocks. See, I've got lots. Why do I need to make? I don't understand it. All right. Take 2. You did not see that first take at all. Awakened. Make me 12. That should do 3. Let's make it 16. That'll do 4 batches. Go! Everything's available. Why to craft? Don't know. Spits out the heart. Spits out the TNT. There goes the blocks. This will go pop. And there's all my cores. They're up. As soon as this goes up high enough, that will suck them in. Come on. Come on. There, it's high enough. Suck them in. And when this is all said and done, sparkly, 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 let's take a look at this chest. It's got my block of diamond in there. And we're about ready for this to go boom. I thought there was going to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Go! Go now! Yay! Gone. There's the signal, and there's the heart. Here comes the TNT. There's the blocks. Up comes the cores. But. And it repeats. Isn't this cool? I think this is fantastic. And I love it because it's Renovate's design, which I watched this thing and I said, oh, that's cool. I love it. But the only extra piece really is this here that forces the stuff to go one batch at a time. That's what's necessary. And this should give us the second batch, and we should be good to go. Man, you know, a watched heart never explodes. It's true. But I'm loving it. There it goes. Spits out the heart. Spits out the TNT. Isn't that so cool? Oh, this is fantastic. I love it. Anyway, This has been Grok the Duck Farmer, here doing the dangerous building on TV, live and in action, only on Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Silly enough. Anyway, having a blast. I think I may do an actual tutorial on this that is less derpy than what I did, but this is functional. It works. It works. Yay! Anyway, Grok the Duck Farmer here on the FTOG server, playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved in Expert Awakened Draconium block making setup mode. Yeah! Thanks for watching. Bye!